Christen Miller out of Georgia. 6'4", 310. Redshirt junior, 21 years of age. I was a little cold on Miller. The production was consistently fine throughout college. He's got good raw power to move guards and be disruptive. His get-off's good, powerful hands. Quite like the size. He plays a little bit bigger than 310. He has the best pass rush win rate of all the DTs in this class as well. Surprised me as well, yeah.
Because I've got here not massive pass rush upside.
Yeah, that shocked me as well because I didn't think he had the best pass rush upside either. I didn't think he was the greatest at anything particularly. I didn't think he anticipated where the run was heading very well. Set himself up for whiffs too much, lack of finishing. Seemed to be almost in first gear a lot of the time. I didn't feel like he really stepped up as much. And then you take into account that he had shoulder surgery after the 2024 season. It doesn't seem to have affected him too much, but you have to be worried about the kind of durability of that shoulder. But I honestly was a big fat meh on Christen Miller. I think there's more interesting prospects around this area. I'm not saying he's bad, and the youth is on his side, certainly, but I'm not particularly keen on targeting this guy, which is very opposite to Mike. Mike says he really liked Christen Miller, but I'm a -1, and there's just something that doesn't resonate with me, Miller's play. I don't see him as a stealer, and I don't see the upside.
That sounds like a classic -1 for you. I was actually at value until I saw that he was on the big board at 39, which seems a bit rich for me. I don't see him as an early second rounder. I think he'll be fine. If you said he was third round pick, I'd say fine. Yeah, at value, 100%. He's athletic, he's got a good frame, and I like his motor. He's always involved, and I like his stack and shed ability. Good anchor, good striking. He's got heavy hand, heavy punch, nice strike. Really jolts dudes back, stays low. You can say about everything. Pads get too high, pad gets too high. It becomes a cliche. Doesn't get too high in his pads. Stays nice and low for a bigger guy. I thought he had decent length. And doesn't quite lock out, but he extends well. Those fundamentals for a D lineman you can work on. D line's a funny position. If you haven't got one of these guys that's like a Cam Hayward, take you over the top guy, just having a guy like this on your line is going to do you a job, and it's going to be fine. And you're going to have other players get the stats and the highlights and stuff. There's a value to that. But on the downside, does he maintain his balance through his pass rush? I'm not sure he does. I thought he was a great run defender, but technical improvement will help him develop as a bull rusher and perhaps one or two basic pass rush moves. I don't think he's ever going to turn into a real penetrating interior pass rusher. Did you say about his awareness or something?
Yeah, anticipate where the run's heading.
Yeah, where the play's going. Sometimes his motor takes him out of the play. I thought he could do with a bit more calm and composure. He's so eager to get in and get there that sometimes he creates a gap for the running back by driving his guy back, where he could do better by actually not driving back and just peaking a gap, like holding his guy there, holding on, going, okay, I'm blocking 2 lanes just by holding this guy. Let's see which lane the running back takes, and then I'm going to get and make the play. Sometimes he overcommits too quickly, actually creates a gap. But I think that's coachable. Sometimes he's a little bit slow off the ball, a little bit sluggish. So I'm at value, but I definitely wouldn't take him where he's being valued at the moment. So I don't know if that makes me a -1 in my own grading system. Has a bit of a problem. But I'm going to stick with the 0. I don't think I'm quite as down on him as you. But yeah, I'm not super, super high on him. Definitely not.
No, yeah.
But I do think he's solid against the run, apart from those problems I mentioned.
I was a little bit cold. And with the shoulder concerns, that kind of put me off a little bit. It wasn't such of a motor thing, but I felt he could give more, and I just didn't see more out of him.
I think it's a classic case of D-line sometimes being a bit boring. And him not being a very exciting player in some ways, but being solid.
Just not a guy that I'm particularly interested in. First team All SEC, definitely got upside there.
I think he'll come in there. I think he'll play well, and I think he'll get paid eventually. I think I don't think he's going to be a bust, but just whether he's going to be a real difference maker or not, I'm not sure.